Hi everyone, welcome to Karen's Corner and to the first Creative Wednesday video of this year. So first of all, let me wish you all a very happy and wonderful and magical and especially creative 2017. And well, like every year, I made some New Year's resolutions this year, but I think like every year I will tend to forget about them at the end of January or so. So this year I want to make something that will remind me of my resolutions that I can put somewhere to remind me. Actually, that's about it. So I've got this Matchbox die from Ranger from Tim Holtz. I hope you can see it's a bit shimmery. And I thought I'd use this to make a little book in there with my New Year's resolutions. So let's just try that. So first I put in this plate, then I put in this thing, then my paper, and I have to make sure it covers the whole die because it's a large die. I hope this is okay. And then I'll just put this one in, and here we go. Let's see how that worked out. This is one part, and here's the other part. Okay, that worked out perfectly. Okay. So I've got these two parts, and first of all, if you look closely, you can see where I have to fold it. I don't think you can see it, but this is gonna be my matchbox. So I think I'm going to stamp on this. I'll just get a piece of paper, and I took some stamps with a bit of 50s, 60s backgrounds that I just really love. This one, it's by Jovi by Paper Artsy. I really love this one, but I think for the matchbox I'll go for smaller ones like these. And this is Stampin' Up! Paper Pink Pirouette, I think. It's no longer available, but it's just light pink. And this is Regal Rose. That should do the trick. So first I'm gonna stamp it, and then I'm gonna fold it. So let me just start stamping a bit. And oh, maybe another color. I've got green as well. Green. Maybe a bit green. Oh, that's nice. And okay, I've got some light orange, Peekaboo Peach. I'm not sure if you can see it, but well, we won't know until we try. I think that'll be nice. Oh, I like this. And a bit more of this one. I have no idea which part you will see and which you won't, but... And then I've got some of this, so I can add some blue. It's gonna be Coastal Cabana. So lots of colors. This is one of my favorite stamps, just 3 little dots, and I really, really love this one. It's just when you need something extra, well, a little finishing touch. I want to put green over here, like this. So I'm going to do the same with this one, and this is just going to be the inside. You won't see that much of it, but oh well. So this doesn't matter very much how you do it. Where is it? Here, green. Beep, beep, beep. And what else did I do? This one I did with orange. Orange, okay. And maybe some blue dots. So you probably won't see much of this, but still. So now I can fold this little box. Still have no folding bone, guys. I have to look that up. Actually, this is very easy. It's just, you know, you can only do it one way. I don't know if I should have said that because with my reputation, but this one has to go back. So this one goes like that, and this one has to go back. And same for this one. And off. See, it's very easy. So now you can put this together by just putting this inside and just put this forward like that. Oh, okay. So these two go inside, and then you just fold it over and fold this over there. Yeah, it's very easy. It just doesn't work. Come on. And you know what? Wait, before I go any further. I've got one over here, and I put a little bread on here so you can pull it open. So I thought that would be nice. So I looked up some breads, which would probably be nice, but which ones? I can do a pink one or an orange one. Maybe this one. Orange. Oh, I like that. Okay. Well, that was quick and easy. So now I need my punchy thing. So I'm going to use this one as the front. So I have to put a hole somewhere in here, in the middle, a bit in the middle, like this. And then I can punch this through. Oh, that looks actually very nice. I have to turn it a bit so I can put these, yeah, like this. So now when I fold this over, as I said, which should be very easy. Wow, look, it is starting to look like something. So normally, I think I'm gonna glue this down a bit. Normally I make a little card to put in here, like this. This is not the right size, but I don't like that you see this. So I wish they had put a little card with a die, but oh well, you can make that yourself. This looks great. Before I glue that, I have to see if it fits in here. So this one, I'm going to fold as well. And then one of these sides, oh, it doesn't matter which one, I think. Yeah, it does. If you do it like this, you see a little border. If you do it like this, it'll should cover it. So tape, I need tape. And for this I'm going to use my strong tape because I want to keep this around all year. Tape has to go on here. And the tape I normally use isn't that really that strong, so this is from Stamping Up, and this is really, really strong tape. So I'm just gonna put a bit on here, see if I can cut it off. Okay. Only it sticks to your fingers and I just can't seem to get rid of it every time I try this. So now this has to be good in one try, because as I said, it's a very strong tape. Well, that's a good start of the new year. Just look at this. Look how easy that is. So as you saw, I have a die for this, a Tim Holtz die, but you can also find lots of tutorials on YouTube about how to make your own matchbox. And you can also use real matchboxes, just put some paper around it, but this is very nice. Okay, so now the little box is finished, and now I want to put something on top. So I thought I'd use my diamond press, and I've got this cute little box, little Hello Kitty purse with some dies in here. And I think I can use this one, and I want the tag. Oh, here it is. So I think I'm going to put two of these on top. No, I think I'm going to put two tags on top. So I want to put this one. No. This one? Oh, I'll just try it. I want to write something on here. One has to say 2017, so I think that can be the little one. and here I'm gonna write something else on. So let me just try this with some orange. I hope this is big enough. Ew, does that fit? Well, we'll find out. Okay. So it won't stay on with a vacuum thingy on my craft sheet, so I just have to hold it down, but that works as well. A bit not as good as if when it stays down, but oh well. Blah. And just go back to be sure. Okay, it won't go back. Let's just see if it did the trick. Yes, it did. Oh, that was a fine line. So I think I want to put this one. Oh, that's nice over there. And I want a green one. Well, just a little one. Nope. Maybe once is enough. Let's see. Yes. I want to put that over here. Oh, I really love that. It's so cute. So I'll just put these back. Always put these back, guys, because you lose them. Now for these two. So this is gonna say 2017. Well, that's not that hard. Wait, I want to put a little hole in it. It's a little big hole, actually. No. In here, okay. But that's just weird. So let's just do that again. So this just doesn't fit. I do have a smaller one. Let's just see if this is okay. That looks way better. So 2017. 2 and 0, that's Dutch. 1 7, so that's 2 0 1. Oops, 7. Okay, let's do that on purpose then. Oh, I think it's okay. So I'm gonna put a little stitch around it. So on here, what do I put on here? Little box of New Year's resolution. Well, that's just too much. But I do like little box. Little box of... What did I say earlier? I know. Oh boy. Little box of... Now this is a difficult word. I don't know how you write that. You know what? I have to look this up. I want to write possibilities, but I don't know how to write it. Wait a minute. Okay, looked it up. Double S. Possibilities. Little box of... I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Little box of possibilities. That sounds a bit better than New Year's resolutions. So I think I want to use my kitchen sponge around this one. Yeah, that looks nice. And then the orange one. I hope you can see this one. Oh yeah, nice. I picked the right colors. Over here. Now I really love this. So a bit more over here. So now I have to put this on here. Little box of possibilities. Yeah, I didn't think that through. I thought it would be so much fun, but you can't see the words, can you? Well, then I'll just have to use a brad, I think. A little blue one if I have it. So you can just put this aside to read what it says. That's what I'm gonna do. push this back. So I'm going to put it on here, like this. So now you can just turn it around a bit. Little box of what? And here you see box of possibilities. Oh well. Okay, so now for all the possibilities to put in there. I have this paper and I already cut it to size. This is 6 centimeters. And I'm just gonna make a harmonica. But how do I do that? I think it's easiest if I just use my, not the cutting blade, but the scoring one. And I'm just going to put it on 4, this is inches or centimeters? Centimeters. And 8 centimeters. Hope I do this right. And then 12. Okay, let's just start with this. So hope this works. You know, just make a little harmonica. Oh, I made loads of these when I was a little kid. Ages ago. So shall I just do this like this? Of course, it's better if you use the scoring pal first, so you can see what you're doing, but I don't have the patience for that. Not one of my New Year's resolutions. Be more patient. No. Wait, let me just see if it fits. That's always nice. Yes, it does. Like it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will cut this off. So this one can go on here, like this. 7, 8, 9. So I can put it in here. And then I want another one, because I also want to make a word. Word of the year. First of all, I'm just gonna glue this together. It would have been nicer if I just had this one longer. Now you see this. Oh well. It would have been nicer if I had put this one under here. But I didn't, so that's my shogunai word. Oh well, it's okay. I'll explain later. Okay, so I can glue this one in here. So now I have to do all of these. And what I thought I would do, make some room, is use these and this one. Just little tags. So I think I can use this one and probably this one. Okay. So I'll have to make lots of these tags, and I want to use the pink and I want to use the orange. I've got some over here, and the green and maybe some blue. So I'll just make those and then I'll get back to you. So I made all these little tags with my 2 diamond press dies, and well, I kind of like the way they are displayed over here, so I am going to put them in order of the way I want them, so I don't have to think about that later. First I want to put a stamp on here. So I am going to use what shall I use? I don't want it to be too much actually, so maybe just yellow. This is Daffodil Delight. And I want to use this one. Just randomly stamp it on. At first I wanted to do this side as well, but no, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So I use this one, clean it off a bit, and then I'm going to use the little one. So I'm gonna go over this with tags, so lots of it you won't even see. But there's just something underneath, so. Okay, and then I'm going to use a small one. Maybe the dots? No, I'm just going to use another big one. Oh. Just randomly stamp it on here. Because, like I said, I hope you won't see half of it. Okay, this looks really horrible, but I'm going to put these on top of it. And then, like I said, you hardly see anything anymore, but just see that there's something underneath. Okay. So, I'll just start with the first one. So, here are my New Year's resolutions, and I'm just gonna write them on here. So one of the first things I really want to do is learn Japanese. And I'm just gonna show you one or two how I make them, and then I'll just show you the end result. Because actually it's really simple. For this one, I want to use pink. I'll just go over it with the same color. So I'll use a background stamp. Let me just see where I have them. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I just used it. So this is still a bit yellow, so I'll just take some pink. Like that. Oh, this is okay. So just a very simple background. And then, of course, did I have a sponge? I'm going to use my sponge. Look what a difference that makes. So I am going to punch a little hole in here because I just think it isn't a tag if you don't have a little hole in there. Looks better. So this is gonna be the first one. And I'm just gonna write on this with my cute little kitty pen. Not even a Hello Kitty pen, but a kitty pen. I'm going to write on this learn. Japanese. I just do it again so you get this really scribbly look, which I really like. Although you can't really read that it says learn, but I know what it says, so that's okay. Oh, look, it looks better. So, I'll just do some stitches around it again, because I really like that. So this is number 1, and then this is going to be number 2, I hope. No, I wanted a blue one. Oh well, it doesn't really matter anyways. So, I'm gonna show you this one as well, and then I'm just gonna stamp them all and show you the end result. So on here I'm going to stamp blue. And this one is going to be, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I love this one. This is a huge background stamp, so you can just do that. Haha, finished. So I need a blue sponge. Did I use this? Yes, this is my pink sponge. It's always very handy to keep the sponges on your ink, because otherwise you'll just use a pink sponge with your blue and then you get a different color. So on here I'm going to put well, come on. I'm going to put, I have to do them in the I wanted to read it like that. Yeah, I really do. So, well, I learned a thing, so I'm going to do this one again on the other side. But then, like this. So, if I want to put this, like, next to it, I have to turn it around like this and then write on it. Didn't think about that, so, oh well. So, this one is going to say... be... creative. And you might think, well, you are being creative, but other than these YouTube videos, I actually have no time to create anything, and I used to create every day. I love it. I love stamping and, well, all kinds of stuff. Art journaling, everything. I just didn't have the time the last few months, actually the last year. So I want to make time for that. So that's very creative, to make time. I know I can do it. So, and that's something I keep forgetting, to make time for my own creative adventures, because I really need them. So if I look at this little matchbox, then I'll remember, I hope. So I'm gonna do the rest and then I'll show you what I made. So I'm all finished with my, well, the pages of my book, and I'm gonna show you soon. But first I have to glue it in here. Well, that's not too difficult. Yes, it is. They don't fit. Okay, I can handle that. Well, you know what? Just push them in a little. See, I didn't fold them really that neatly. So you should have used the cutting board. Oh well. Okay. So guys, here is my little box of possibilities from 2017. So when you open this, ta-da, it's got lots of possibilities. And here are some of the possibilities. So let me just start over here. This is the word shogunai, and that's Japanese for it is what it is. You can't change it, it's just what it is. And I used that a lot last year for my feet. That sounds a bit weird. I have a handicap. I have both my feet have heel spur, which means actually that they are inflamed all the time, if that's the correct word, and it just hurts really bad. And it's okay in everyday life, but when I want to walk, when I want to go outside, when I want to go shopping, when I want to do something, I need a wheelchair and someone to push me. So that's really tough. I've had it for 10 years coming March, and so you think I'd be used to it by now, but it only gets worse when you get older. I just want to do so much and I can't. So this is where this word comes in. It really helped me a lot last year, because I just can't do anything about it. It is what it is. I have heel spur in my feet and I can't stand too long, and I can walk a little bit, but there's so much I can do. So I just have to think, shogunai, there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is, and do what you can. That also works for my creative process. I tend to think a lot about things, and you know, this won't fit really well, and that gets on my nerves. But shogunai, I just made it. It is what it is, and it does fit. You just have to push it in a little, so that's okay. Don't worry about it. So actually, don't worry too much about stuff. It is what it is. Shogunai. So that's a thing I want to use more this year. And then my collections. Of course, you know, I have a Hello Kitty collection, and by now I have a huge Alice in Wonderland collection, and I do have lots and lots more little collections, but I want to balance it out a bit. I really love Hello Kitty, and I know that my Alice in Wonderland is going to be as big as Hello Kitty, so I have to stop a lot of little collections. So I have to make a lot of decisions about my collections this year. I really have to do that. Declutter. My home is a mess. Massive mess. All those collections and stuff I have to declutter, and I'm gonna do that this year, and later on I'll explain how I'm gonna do that. And my happy weight. Of course, I gained some weight this last few weeks. Who hasn't? And I already had gained some weight before that, and I just want to go back to when when it felt right. I know I can lose a bit more, but that's just my happy weight when I think, well, this is okay, I feel right, it feels okay, and I can maintain this weight without having to diet and stuff. So it's gonna take a while to get back to that weight. I have to diet for that, but after that I'm just gonna enjoy that weight, my happy weight. So I don't want to call it dieting or anything, it's just so negative. So I say my happy weight. Then I want to do my Smash book. I have a Smash book and I haven't done anything in it for over half a year. So when I go to a movie or when we go to a concert or something else that's really interesting, I just keep a keepsake of that and put it in my Smash book. And I really love that. But I've been so busy the past half year that I just didn't have the time. And then you just, put it off and put it off. And then you just, behind half a year. So I think I'm just going to start with January. Just start with what happens this month, and then just every now and then just put something in from last year. Because if you put the date on there, it's okay. So much more smash booking. And then workshops, guys. I'm gonna be a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm gonna apply tomorrow, and I want to do more workshops. I did lots of workshops when I had my stamping store, and I loved it. I love teaching people how to stamp and what to do and what you can do with it. So now Stampin' Up came on my path, and I just thought it would be really nice if I could just, you know, get people to stamp again and, well, make it a little job for myself. And I really love the Stampin' Up stamps, and as you know, I already use lots of Stampin' Up ink and paper. So more workshops for me. My Hello Kitty room, and that's also the declutter part of the home. I'm going to get a Hello Kitty room. I told you lots of times, I think. My son is moving out and I get his room. So I want to clean that room and make it all pink and white and put Hello Kitty stuff in there. And then I have room where my Hello Kitty stuff is now, in the attic. There's going to be space where I can put other stuff, and then I can just declutter my home and get lots of stuff out and give it to charity or sell it or whatever. Just get it out of my house, and then I'll just have well, a Hello Kitty room, and I've decluttered and I have balanced my collections a bit. So I hope to have accomplished that at the end of the year. And I want to learn German. I really, really, really want to learn German. Well, actually, I know German. I can speak German. People understand me when I speak German. But I just don't know about the, you know, the der, die, das, dem, den. I don't know how that works. I never understood that. And I hope when I start just at the beginning that I'll just learn that. I just want to be better at it. Not having to think about the words when I speak to a German. And I have to do that a lot now. So that my English is improving with these videos. I know I still say lots of strange words. I have lots of strange pronunciations with difficult words. And I do say Dutch sayings. I just translate them literally to English. And you don't have any idea what I'm talking about. But oh well, it's getting better. So I want to learn German as well. And wait, my favorite one isn't on here anymore. I have to put another one on this side. I want to learn Japanese. I showed you that in the beginning and I forgot to put it on. Oh, that's so stupid. So that's gonna be one over here. Another one, because I've got this one left. I'm gonna put I want to learn Japanese on here because I really, really, really want to learn Japanese. I've been learning it for I think 15 or 20 years now. I can introduce myself because I get to chapter 1 and then I just quit. So I can say, Hajimemashite, Karine Grafo desu, Oranda Jin desu, dozo yoroshiku. And that's about it. So, I want to learn Japanese. And I have to put it in here because if I forget to make this, I'll forget to learn Japanese. So this is the word, my word of the year. I never had a word of the year, but this year it just came to me instantly when you hear people talking about what's your word of the year, changes. Because my kids are going to move out, at least my son, and my daughter is going to stay with him a while. I'm going to do workshops. I'm going to be alone a lot of the time. My husband will be retiring this year, and there are lots of other changes happening. I'm going to get my own Hello Kitty room. That's a good change. They're not bad changes. There are some bad changes, but also good changes. So there's going to be lots of changes this year. And, well, this is my little box of possibilities. I hope you like this video. I'm gonna make this one when I quit, but my battery is flashing, so I can't do it right now. So when this video is over, I'm gonna make this one. It looks like this, and I really, really love my little box of possibilities. Hope I gave you an idea to this. Do this yourself. I'm gonna make lots more of these cute matchboxes. So if you like the video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, then just please subscribe. And well, Kitty hugs from Holland. Bye. I forgot my Japanese. How could I forget? Okay guys, I changed it a bit, so when you open it now you see changes, the word of the year, and at the end I put learn Japanese. I thought that would be better, because this is what I really want to do this year. This is the most important thing. And put it back, and then you have changes, because it's already set possibilities on here. Just wanted to show you what I changed. So, bye again.